Okay, I'm here today. I'm in Pontypool with Peter Marcelli, and we are here and he's going to show us about these awesome solar panels. He's got a completely sustainable home, and we're finding out right now how it's actually powered. And he's standing here proud in front of it because he's done some amazing things and his story is absolutely inspiring. He's been able to build a home from scratch with his wife, in case you missed it. So he's going to tell us right now about this awesome solar panel system. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, so this is basically the heart of the system right here. You know, it's amazing that these panels actually produce. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. These panels produce enough power to power our home. We have 18 250 watt panels. Yep. So that gives us about a 4.5 kilowatt system. Yep. And it takes up approximately 30 feet by 10 feet. Yep. In terms of space. Cool. And yeah,
it can power everything. You're saying my hair dryer can turn on,
dryer,
the washing machine, the dryer, everything can go on at once. It's not going to shut down.
Yeah, it can do an air conditioning system. It just really depends on how big of a system you put in.
Wow.
The panels are pretty cheap.
Yep.
So as long as you install a system that has an inverter and the equipment in your utility room that's expandable, these things are cheap. You can if you don't feel like you have enough, you can add more panels on, and it's
no problem. So I'm not going to freeze in the winter if I have one of these. No. I'm going to be totally cozy. No worries.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have dispelled that myth and debunked it that solar panels can't power your home as well as conventional energy does.
We're working on it. We're trying to debug it for sure.
Good. Good stuff. Okay, cool. So do you have anything else to add about the process of installation of the solar panels?
It's not too much. It's quite easy, really. The panels get mounted here. We decided to ground mount our panels because we have a pretty high roof, and in general I wouldn't recommend putting the panels on a roof, just simply because you have access to them. Like I said, about maybe 3 or 4 times a winter I might have to take my broom and sweep these off. It takes about 5 minutes. And which otherwise, if it was on the roof, you wouldn't have that access to panels. So I definitely recommend mounting them on the ground. And there's nothing crazy about this. I just basically designed a racking system made out of pressure treated that I built myself.
Nice.
And they're bolted together with just stainless bolts and hockey pucks for spacers.
Cool.
And
even hockey pucks. Wow, that's a good reuse.
Good Canadian
I think I got
technique
something
there.
That's amazing. Wow.
So, and then they're just all not any electrician, but a lot of electricians could come in and wire all the panels together for you. Yeah. And the cabling just goes inside your home underground, and you're done.
Easy as that. Yeah. So, and the system, how much did it cost, and when will you see the return on investment?
So our system's about 4.5 kilowatts. Okay. And we have about $20,000 to $21,000 invested all in. Okay. That's including the wood for the racking and all the cabling and the materials and everything. Okay.
So about a car.
About a car, like entry level, new car. Yeah. And our return, we're looking at 5 to 7 years.
Wow. Wow.
And the panels are guaranteed for 25 years. Wow. So we're looking at years and years of free power.
Wow, you've done the math, you've done the research. It makes a lot of sense.
Yes, so, absolutely.
You heard it here. Solar works. You're not going to freeze in the winter, and it's going to power your hair dryer, anything that you need in your home.
Absolutely. And I always tell people who are interested in it, and they're skeptical about the price. Yep. And I always tell them the same thing. I said you can pay hydro every month. You can pay your hydro bill every month. Yep. Or you can buy the system and pay yourself, right?
There you go.
So
that's great. They're simple as that. You heard it here on Random Acts Green. Thanks again, Peter, for talking with us today and about showing off your amazing solar project in your home. Thanks again.